When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Cavaliers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Day. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Under fire. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Nevada ripped off a huge chunk on the ground, and now they'll try to keep it going. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough to do.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Unloads it left. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Got his man on the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Secures it at the 30. He gets a block. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Going right to work up top. Safe completion on the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give. Creates a little room. There he goes. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. The Wolfpack, after that big run, might want to see if that just works again. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the ground with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Nevada comes to the line facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Off play action on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Nevada! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Complete to the left. And he gets the first down, but, man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into third and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. And that was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
Bring in the heat. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Daly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cavaliers come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. Wants to throw again. And they can't make the play on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet.
And they are showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Day. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and this offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in first downs. They find a way to continue to move the football, run, pass, so much balance.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on 2nd down. Skips away from pressure. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Back to the ground with the running back. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Running into the open space.
The returner is brought down at the 36, and the Nevada offense will take over.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the ground, he's got it again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab, it's Bickley. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Nevada will be forced to punt. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Wide open downfield. There he goes to the right. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gain.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And the try is no good. Opportunity to crawl within a touchdown, but the missed field goal leaves us with a 9-point game. Here comes the heat. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Wolfpack! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Firing to the right, complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run the sneak for it. Makes it past the marker.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call red snooping. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
The Cavaliers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Under fire! And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Puts him in the spin cycle. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got it. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Turns it on in midfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Nevada going quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bickley. Good, solid pickup. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
The give on the inside. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw it from the red zone. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville.
Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One
play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, it's a reverse. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Outside the pocket, lets it go. This time it's complete. Knocked down but not before he moves the chains. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Cavaliers are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's awesome. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Cavaliers look to do some damage in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Cavaliers have it in scoring position on first and goal. He'll do it himself. And he runs it.
the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run. So dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 10 to NC State.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got out of trouble and throws. That's reeled in. It's Bickley. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They'll go back to the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right down the middle. Complete to the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short.
And the gamble pays off. Down in tight in the red zone. You go for it on 4th and short. You pick up the first down, and now you've got your whole playbook at your disposal. This offense, they're thinking 6 points.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice.
And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Virginia, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Running through contact. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Bunch formation for these receivers. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So first down will open up the final period. They go to the ground. Sweet cut there. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Caught near the sticks. It's Day. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They're going to run it. Turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, stick?
Touchdown, Wolfpack! And the beatdown has ensued. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think that...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. The sure hands, it's awesome. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And for a touchdown, they're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. It's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
33, Virginia, 14.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.